Right, is that running? Yeah, there we go. Okay, bit of an impromptu video for Cinta over here. Just a brief explanation on how to do a backflip, maybe even fly upside down. So I've tried explaining in chat. It's not working. So let's get rid of that for a minute. Pretty much, you glide. So you take off with F. Just start with that. Right, and then you got your leans that I was telling you about. Yeah. And then this is what I was sort of struggling to explain, is that you sort of dive down to the right, so you tap your D button to sort of glide down to the right. And then as you're going down to the right, you press your Q and A at the same time to strafe, well, lean left and turn left. So you turn left with A, lean left with Q, if you do both at the same time, and you sort of look up and to the left. I don't know how to explain that in chat. So you dive down to the right, up to the left, and that's your upside down. And a backflip is essentially the same thing. You just finish the motion. I guess a brief explanation would be, as we're going ahead, you do your turn and you dab to the right, and to hold it like this, you're literally not going to touch anything. I'm not touching the mouse. You're just going to hold Q and A at the same time once you're upside down. So you go down, up, messed it up, but I can still recover it because I know what to do, and you just hold Q and A, right? So you can do it in both directions as well. I prefer Q and A. And then yeah, once again, a backflip is literally just you go up, around to the right, and down, and just making sure that you start in the opposite direction, because then if you go across, it's easier to sort of flick your creature over. Don't know how to really explain that, but it's just what it does. So you go to the right, left, up, over, and use your S to bring you down. So it's A, W, Q, and oh no, it's Q and A. So it's sorry, D to the right, then W to bring you up, Q and A to the left, S to bring you down, and then I tap D and then hold W to sort of line myself back out. And then that's why I couldn't explain in chat. You sort of use your camera, because your camera determines the movement, and then you can do it in both directions. But yeah, that's sort of how one would do a backflip or fly upside down or something. I hope it helps. Sorry for the really bad video. I was not preparing to do one today, but yeah, hope that helps.